Hey everyone, welcome back to the Game Room. It was just Black Friday here recently, and I picked up a whole bunch of games, and I want to show you some of my pickups that I got. There was honestly a lot of good deals, and I actually felt like this year that I actually had to pull back on getting some stuff because I grabbed quite a few games here, but kind of hit my limit that I thought I'd get for the year. But honestly, yeah, a lot of good sales on Nintendo Switch games and things like that. So I was happy to pick up kind of a whole variety of games here. To go over some of the ones that we've got here, we've picked up We Heart Katamari. I love these Katamari games. I always seem to pick them up whenever I can, and there was a really good deal here on this one, and I just haven't picked this game up here yet. So when I saw that it was on sale here for Black Friday, I wanted to make sure that I picked that up. It just holds like a very nostalgic part here in my heart, and even though I haven't played this game here myself, I still wanted to pick it up just because I love kind of the Katamari series here. Next game on the list, we picked up Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. I loved the first Mario plus Rabbids game, but I just never picked up the second. I thought I should pick this up on day one just to, you know, support the game that I like so much, but I just haven't felt the need yet to play this game. I've been playing through a whole bunch of other games, I guess, and there's still like such a backlog of games that I haven't played yet, and so I just never ended up picking this up, but it was on sale for like $15, and it's just like I can't refuse that price. It's a great price. I know I'll get to it at some point. I'm just not quite ready yet for it, but I picked up that game at least for so cheap I just had to. The next game is kind of goofy, I get, but it's Wheel of Fortune plus Jeopardy. I'm such a sucker for these, you know, like TV show games. I love like Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy I'm not as much of a fan of, but Wheel of Fortune was great. I've just always kind of had my eye on this game and just kind of been waiting for the right sale. And if I'm not mistaken, that was like 15 bucks as well. I'll get plenty of entertainment out of it for $15. I thought that was definitely a fair price to ask for that game, and to not refuse picking it up. Another game, I'm not even sure when I'd ever play this game. It's actually not quite in my wheelhouse, but I love the developers of this game and everything like that, so it justified the purchase to finally own Cult of Lambs here on the Nintendo Switch. This game actually was only like about $5 off, if I'm not mistaken, but just happy to have this game in the collection, especially just because I love the series. I love the look of the series and everything like that. It's just might not quite be my kind of game, but I'm still love to, you know, buy copies of the game, you know, to support, you know, the developers there down the line or anything like that. So happy to have added Cult of the Lambs into the game collection here as well. Last one I got for a Black Friday sale then is Baba Is You, and actually this is the first time I've ever seen anything on this game. Baba Is You just caught my eye based off the artwork, and once I watched the trailer for it, I kind of got hooked into it here right away. I think it'll be a really fun game to play. In fact, I might you know, want to live stream it here at some point, but I just thought it looked very unique and interesting, and it looks like a really fun Nintendo Switch experience. So once I saw this game, I kind of gravitated right towards it and definitely wanted to, you know, experience this game myself. So I thought Baba Is You was a great pickup here, and I'm definitely excited to play that here sometime down the line. There was a lot of games that I was looking at. I looked at some PlayStation 5 games, but I just couldn't quite pull the trigger on everything. I thought that there was a couple PlayStation 5 games that I might be interested in, but still just didn't quite jump on any of them. They were still a little bit more expensive than these Nintendo Switch games. It just might be that we are, you know, maybe hitting towards that end of the Nintendo Switch life, and a lot of games are just kind of being sold out, you know, because I think for the most part, a lot of these games were just like, you know, right around that $15, $20 range. I saw so many Nintendo Switch games for like $15. It's like, what a great time to kind of start building out your collection. I'm sure there'll still be more sales as we lead up to Christmas here right now at the time of recording this video, because usually, you know, there's always, you know, looking for big sales here at the end of the year. So if Nintendo Switch games are already hitting such massive sales here now, it'll be a great time to pick them up. And if not, you know, if we do have have a Switch 2 coming out, maybe next year, I'm sure that we'll see a lot more clearance and discounts and things like that. If you're looking to just like pad out your Nintendo Switch collection, keep an eye on those deals, because they might just be rolling out here more and more into next year as well. It might be time to really start focusing on some of those, add a lot to your watch list, and see if it's time to pick up some of these Nintendo Switch games before stores might start clearancing them out here or something like that. I know that there's kind of been a wave beforehand of some Switch games being clearanced out here and there that I've missed personally. So I've got my eye on a lot of them just to watch, just in case they do start clearancing them out here in the future. I kind of have a handful of games that I haven't shown off here yet that I've gotten to the video game collection, and I've been playing through a handful of them here as well. So I just want to touch up these. These weren't Black Friday deals, but I picked up, games such as like Super Mario RPG. This game has been a blast. I have been absolutely loving Super Mario RPG. I've been playing a couple live streams here with it, and I do hope that I will actually beat this game. Sometimes I could just get so busy that a lot of new games come out and I rotate through them. I only play like a little bit, but Super Mario RPG has been a game that's hooked me from the beginning, and I definitely hope to play that and beat that game all the way through. If you've ever played Super Mario RPG, it definitely, surprised me on the mechanics, and I thought it might be a little different than what it is, but I am hooked on this game. I think it's fantastic and a great play, and I'm so glad that they brought it back for the Nintendo Switch. Next game is a game that my wife actually picked up, so I haven't played this game here at all yet. Bear and Breakfast, and this game is great. My wife absolutely loves it. I haven't really seen too much on it besides what she played, but this is one of those cases, literally, where you get full of a bunch of goodies in here. It actually comes with, like a golf cart tag in the case here as well. Is this a little manual? No, it's a little card that I just dropped on the floor. But you actually get extra goodies in the Bear and Breakfast combo here as well. Love when they do, that extra mile stuff here. And of course, this was like an IM 8-bit release, and usually those games always have a lot of extra goodies in here. But was pleasantly surprised to see that game here as well. Madison is a game that we tried playing here on Halloween. We got like halfway through it, if not a little bit over halfway through it. But it was just kind of a spooky game to play during Halloween. I don't typically play these kinds of games, but it was a pretty interesting story. I did kind of like where the direction was going, so we might play it next Halloween. I probably won't touch the game until maybe it's the spooky season here once again, because I'm just not too into the horror games and things like that. But it's there, and maybe we can play it every Halloween until it's beaten. Another game, Super Mario Wonder. I loved this game when it came out, but just got busy and have moved on to other things like Super Mario RPG. And so Mario Wonder is a game that I hope to beat next year, because I had fun with what I did play with it. I just, have things that come up here or there, and the Super Mario Wonder just hasn't been a game that has brought me back. But that not being said that I won't come back. I just have that game just on pause here right now with plans to beat it maybe after a couple of my other games here are done. Random pickups here. We've got Madden 10. This was just at like a little flea market that I was going through. Trixie and Toyland. I was missing this one from like the Data Conspiracy or Data Design and Conspiracy Entertainment line of games. They make ridiculously bad Wii games, and I've been on the hunt for all of them. Just like notable ones like Anubis 2 and the Ninja Bread Man or whatever on the Nintendo Wii. Like some of those that top like the top 10 worst Wii games. And so I have just been always on the hunt for that. I picked up this Curious George game on a whim on the GameCube. The back, really sells it, which of course the back definitely should. But I thought it actually doesn't look like a bad game. So I picked up Curious George. Who knows? We might play it at some point. But otherwise, and then the last one I have is Deal or No Deal. We played this on live stream here as well. I had an absolute blast playing this game on live stream. And we had a challenge to become a millionaire. And well, you should probably just watch the live stream because it was was just kind of a blast through the whole thing. But that is my most recent pickups. Got a lot here, a lot on Black Friday, a lot that have just been being picked up here and there. Plus, I've got just a lot of other things on order that I hope to make shorts on here coming up in the future. A lot of fun stuff that I hope to just keep introducing to the channel. And I hope that you guys are all here along for the ride to see what I have to release here next. Either way, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. And hey, I hope that you'll watch another one if you're enjoying the content here. Either way, we'll catch you in another video in the future. Have a good one. Peace.